I'm going to go over the latest bracketology for Division One women's basketball. Of course, it's per Charlie Cream, like on his opinion. And it's updated today, and I'm not going to go over it for the rest of the week. I'll go over it next week, but after that, no more until the selection show, of course. I'll go over like the 1 through 4 seeds, the next four, like the first four buys, the next four out, as well as their quality games. And some of this stuff, I'm going to say it's a little bit questionable when you look at it. Take, for example, Kansas State as a 4. They shouldn't be a 4 seed, in my opinion. You lost twice pretty convincingly. Come on. And Ole Miss is not even ranked, and yet they're a 4 seed. I don't know what it is on that. So, anyway, now I'm going to go through to like all the 1 seeds as of right now, according to projection. Of course, this is not the end all, be all. Texas, USC, UCLA, and South Carolina are the 1s. The 2s are UConn, Notre Dame, LSU, and NC State. And LSU is still a 2 seed, but maybe they're like on the lower end of the 2 seeds. Now the 3 seeds would be Oklahoma, TCU, Kentucky, and Duke. The 4 seeds, Kansas State, which is a little bit controversial in my opinion. Alabama. Well, they did defeat LSU, but they're ranked behind Baylor, though. Granted. North Carolina, yeah, they slipped. They're now a 4 seed. Well, that's what happens if you lost to Virginia. I mean, and Ole Miss. And I would just go over the 5 seeds as well. Just give some clarity on who's close to hosting, like Ohio State. They still stayed a 5 seed. Then there's Tennessee. Yeah, they definitely don't deserve to host. I mean, they definitely on the out now because of the Georgia loss, which is a bad loss. And I explained that yesterday. There's Baylor and Maryland. Maryland still stayed a 5 seed. Same thing goes for Baylor. And obviously, conference tournaments are coming up. So if you can make a deep run in those conference tournaments and avoid bad losses, you should be fine in terms of seeding, especially if you're like those 5 seeds. If you want to try to be a 4, you got to make a good push. And obviously, I know other results could happen. You could still host, but you cannot rely on that. Same thing goes for those teams on the bubble and the hope for no bid stealers, to say the least. So the last 4 buys as of right now: Oregon, Indiana, Nebraska, and Iowa State. And all these teams, with the exception of St. Joseph's, I believe, are just in conference tournaments. The last 4 in would be Washington, Minnesota, Princeton, and Harvard. Yeah, the Ivy League has 2 teams on the bubble, so this could very well be a year of 3 Ivy League teams. Could be in the NCAA tournament, but you never know. And it's only in the top 4, and they're obviously Columbia and Princeton and Harvard are the top 3. Now the first 4 out: Virginia Tech, Arizona, Marquette, and St. Joseph's. The next 4 out: George Mason, Stanford. Yeah, Stanford is in Murray State and Seton Hall. Honestly, winning a conference tournament, you're automatically in the NCAA tournament. Yeah, and that streak is going to be on the line for Stanford. Will they even make NCAA tournament this year? Unless they go some magical run, I don't see it happening. I just don't. Actually, not St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's plays a conference tournament this week. It must be like George Mason or Murray State. I'm going to just double check that. Yeah, actually, yeah, it has to be Murray State because it's TBD for George Mason as well. Yeah, it's Murray State. But you get the whole picture for this week. Most of these teams are in the conference tournament. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. And obviously I'll go over this like a week from now. Then after that, no more, to be honest. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe, and see you guys later. On the road to 800 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So, my money at this course. Like video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithms. More people see it. Sharing the video does help as well, as more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button, ring the notification bell as well. And it's not even mentioning Kansas State does have a bad loss to Colorado. That's not even projected to be in the next 4 out now. Yeah, that's right. They're not on that list anymore. And obviously, for those teams that are not even on the next 4 out, you have to win your NCAA tournament, your conference tournament, even to make the NCAAs. Just being real here.